Texas floods versus California wildfires. Two climate disasters, one growing challenge. What do the devastating floods in Texas and the massive wildfires in California have in common? At first glance, they seem like complete opposites. One is caused by too much water, the other by a lack of it. But both are becoming more frequent, more destructive, and more expensive. Scientists, emergency managers, and policymakers often compare these disasters because they reveal the same underlying challenge, a changing climate pushing weather to extremes. Today, we'll explore how Texas floods and California wildfires compare, what makes them different, and what they teach us about disaster preparedness. Why Texas floods are becoming more severe. Texas has always experienced heavy rainfall and flash floods. However, recent years have seen some of the most destructive flooding events in the state's history. One reason is warmer air. According to climate science, warmer air can hold more moisture. When storms develop, they can release enormous amounts of rain in a very short time. Urban growth also plays a role. Cities covered with concrete and asphalt prevent rainwater from soaking into the ground. Instead, water rushes across roads and neighborhoods, increasing the risk of flash flooding. Texas is especially vulnerable because many rivers, low-lying communities, and rapidly growing metropolitan areas lie directly in flood-prone regions. The result is a dangerous combination: stronger storms, faster runoff, and less time for people to evacuate. California faces almost the opposite problem. Instead of too much water, the state increasingly struggles with drought, heat, and dry vegetation. Longer heat waves dry out forests and grasslands, turning them into fuel. Strong seasonal winds can then spread a single spark across thousands of acres within hours. Climate change is extending the wildfire season, meaning dangerous conditions last for more months each year. Human activity also contributes. Power lines, campfires, equipment, and even discarded cigarettes have ignited many major fires. As more homes are built near forests, a region known as the wildland-urban interface, the risk to communities continues to grow. Although floods and wildfires look completely different, they share several important characteristics. First, both are becoming more intense as extreme weather events become more common. Second, both require rapid emergency response. Whether rescuing people trapped by rising floodwaters or evacuating neighborhoods threatened by fire, every minute matters. Third, both create enormous economic losses. Homes, businesses, roads, power systems, and critical infrastructure can be destroyed within hours. Finally, both disproportionately affect vulnerable populations, including elderly residents, low-income families, and people with limited access to transportation or emergency information. Disaster management and emergency response. Emergency management agencies use different strategies for each disaster, but the overall goal remains the same: save lives. For floods, authorities monitor rainfall, river levels, and weather forecasts to issue early warnings. Evacuation routes, rescue boats, helicopters, and temporary shelters become essential. For wildfires, officials rely on satellite monitoring, fire detection systems, controlled burns, and large firefighting teams. Aircraft drop water and fire retardant while emergency alerts help residents evacuate before flames arrive. Technology has become increasingly important. Artificial intelligence, satellite imagery, weather forecasting, and real-time communication systems now help emergency responders make faster and more informed decisions. Texas floods and California wildfires may seem like opposite disasters, but together they tell a larger story. As the climate changes, communities around the world face increasingly unpredictable and extreme weather. The question is no longer whether disasters will happen. The real challenge is how well societies prepare, adapt, and respond when they do. Investing in resilient infrastructure, improving early warning systems, and strengthening emergency planning may be just as important as reducing the causes of climate change itself. Because in the end, the difference between a natural hazard and a catastrophe often depends on preparedness.